I don't like losing the tip. No.
Yep, switch on there. Box now. Yep.
Sorry, John. I didn't want to risk it.
Y'all good?
Good take, Chris.
Great take, Chris.
There we go.
All right, 2 up on the board.
Oh, that's a steal. Come on.
Don't go for steals. Don't go for... Play
That's a
discipline.
steal,
Play discipline.
folks.
Don't.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up. Now Golden State's starting 5. Ingram is out there with Portis. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. And for the Bulls, we've got Antetokounmpo, Holiday out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. And for those teams, Greg, already out of the playoff picture, what are they focused on at this point?
Next season? I mean, look, the reality is a number of these guys are playing for their jobs. And in the offseason, you want to be remembered for closing out strong.
Pass to Ingram, fires the 3. It's good from long range.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Crowder. Warriors with the rebound. Down low, here's Mitchell. Open and close and nails it.
Gotta give Mitchell credit, just beating good defense with better offense right there.
Pass to Holiday. Outside Robinson. Back to Holiday. Over Cunningham. Holiday gets the bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Cunningham dishes it to Ingram. Golden State moving it around. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
3-pointer, Crowder. It's rebounded by Portis.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Silky 3-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Hey, Greg, the touch on the Bulls for a moment. Defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Mitchell against Bane. Mitchell kicks to Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
The pass to Giannis. Good work defensively by Turner.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's Mitchell. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. It's Cunningham with the drive. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Crowder inside. He's covered by Ingram.
Now that was pretty. A beautiful move to set up that jump shot.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Ingram outside. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
Just an amazing game when they met them last time out. Talk about a photo finish. And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Robert Williams is checked in for Robinson. Buddy Hield comes in for Bane. And it's Mike Conley in for Drew Holiday. The Warriors also with a sub. Harrell, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Cunningham outside. Off target from outside.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Cunningham outside. That one's off. Still out of sync. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Bulls. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Phillies, the long-range jumper.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Wherever Jay Crowder goes, Richard, his teams compete for titles. What does he give them?
The word you used, Kev, was compete. Crowder doesn't take one possession off, a two-way player. And Jay's been to the finals with multiple different teams. That's not easy to do.
Mitchell outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Pass to Mitchell. To Cunningham. Over Giannis. And the rejection by Giannis. Iguodala.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Chicago.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And the rejection by Harrell. Antetokounmpo against Iguodala. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Here's Cunningham. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Cunningham's got his second basket of the night. Here's Conley. Doesn't go that time. Cunningham with some nice D. Here's Mitchell driving the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One is on heel.
Applying pressure. It's what Mitchell does to your defense.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Mitchell drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 4. From the United Center.
The Warriors, 16.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Williams is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Hield. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras, and not much really before and not much really after.
Baines checked in for Crowder. Then for the Warriors, Miles Turner comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And Bobby... Oh, my goodness! What a play!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Chicago making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Conley against Cunningham. Conley gets the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 3.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Turner finds Cunningham. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
You think that bump is going to stop him. Not a chance. Cunningham too locked in.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Here they are, fans.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Desmond Bane.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Good work defensively by Turner. The Warriors have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter, a terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
Robinson passes to Conley. Outside, out of the Kumbo. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Conley. Shoots the 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Cunningham's shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Right side, Conley. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Passes to Cunningham. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That one falls. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Giannis inside. Working on Portis. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Portis kicks to Cunningham. Here's Turner. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Chicago trailing here. Chicago calls timeout.
Chicago timeout call. How about your lovable dance team?
Holiday checked in for Buddy Hield. The later we get in the season, the hotter these teams have gotten. Your shooting leaders since the All-Star break in the NBA. Number 1, the Bulls.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting percentage.
Conley finds Bane. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Gary Payton has checked in for Chicago. And Golden State also making a change. Wall's checked in. Shots good by Turner.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Bulls trail by 4. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, DA, thanks for the report.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Robert Williams is checked in for Chicago. Crowder comes in for Bain. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Holiday kicks to Crowder to end the run. And another miss by Chicago.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
And the Bulls call timeout here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Portis. A step-back shot here. Holiday gets the bucket.
It's hard to defend that any better. Holiday is just terrific at hitting shots while under duress.
Hits it from three-point range. Ingram's got 11 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
The pass to Kennard. 24 seconds left in the first half. 4 on the clock. Pass to Turner. And here's Wall outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And to the Kumbo inside. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Holiday. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Brandon Ingram. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. The first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. It's hard to imagine how he could. And that should do it with the...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. We've got Cunningham. Bobby Portis out there with Ingram. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Mitchell in at the 2-guard spot.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Bain passes to Holiday. Shoots over Ingram. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Giannis with it. Out.
Oh, yes! Oh, my. That is freakish skill from Giannis. How many 7-footers can do that?
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Ingram outside. Lets the three fly. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Here's Holiday. Warriors with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Offensive rebound. And Turner kicks to Portis. And stolen by Portis. Here's Ingram. That one, no good. Good D by Holiday.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And he comes up with the deuce. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Cunningham passes to Ingram. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Giannis against Portis. Pass to Crowder. From the arc. Drills it from outside. Crowder's got 10 points in the game.
Here we go. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Ingram. Robinson with the block. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Knocked loose. Turner with the steal. Holiday against Cunningham. This is to Mitchell. With the shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The control and precision of Mitchell's jumpers. Oh, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Ingram. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Very big part of his game, burning the D from mid-range.
Outside Robinson. He dishes it to Holiday. Outside, Payne. 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Holiday surveying the floor. Passes it to Giannis. At the tip, and Robinson is right there.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Cunningham kicks to Mitchell. Over Bain. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 8 now on the night. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
Chicago are going with an almost entirely new group. Williams is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Diallo comes in for Crowder. Heald's checked in for Bain. And it's Mike Conley in for Drew Holiday. Different look here for the Warriors. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Turner. Iguodala comes in for Bobby Portis. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's John Wall in for Cade Cunningham. Conley against Wall. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Mike Conley.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And it's Harrell missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bulls.
For me, what stands out most about Robert Williams is how aggressive he is on the glass.
Yeah, this guy takes pride in grabbing those boards. His teammates appreciate how hard he works. You always want one of those guys on your team.
And that one drops for him. Wall's got his first points of the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Iguodala finds Wall. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Warriors ball.
Now a chance to break down how the starters and reserves have contributed in the scoring department tonight for the Warriors. To the paint. Harrell dishes to Mitchell. Healed against Kennard. It's deflected.
Love the effort on defense from Hill. When he's engaged, he can come up with blocks.
Shot good by Diallo.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Mitchell with it. He's got 11. Pocket 6. He kicks the wall. Puts up a three, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter.
The
Warriors ahead. They lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for us.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Antetokounmpo out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Conley, then it's Holiday, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Oh, the hands of Iguodala are just incredible, mirroring the offensive player, then swiping the ball away.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Warriors leading by 5. Mitchell outside. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 21 in the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And there's the pass to Alvarado. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Here's Holiday over Mitchell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Chicago. Payton comes in for Michael Conley. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago Bulls.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. To the inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Mitchell passes to Portis. Turner for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Crowder pitch to Holiday. Lets it go with a 3. Robinson. And Robinson is right there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Turner. Ingram outside. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Portis. They get a hand on it. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. And the Warriors lead by 5.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And there it is for him. Payton's got his first basket.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
And they recover it.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First one falls for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Payne finds Holiday. Makes it off the glass. Holiday's got 7 now in this quarter.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Mitchell outside.
The fearlessness of Mitchell is just ridiculous. He takes pride in going at the defense.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good. Williams, he's checked in for Chicago.
Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Bulls trail by 5. Passes it to Bain. Inside and stolen by Portis. To the inside. It's stolen. Outside Holiday. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Turner for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Timeout called, the Bulls. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Williams. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Here's Bain. Good, nice job down low.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets. And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Antetokounmpo. Yes, that goes in.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Donovan Mitchell. 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Chicago, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Giannis. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. And 12 points for Bobby Portis.
And Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He can also dish the rock.
Cunningham looking it over. There's the dish to Mitchell. Floats one. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that's where probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Cunningham. Some solid defense from Robinson.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Ingram dishes to Turner. Here's Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
And this is what we've come to expect from Mitchell. He is just a monster offensively.
Drills the three-pointer.
A fearless shot there by Holiday. With the whole team counting on him, he is able to come through.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution.
Here's Wall. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother me. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well, much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.